Hi, scientists. Day 2 of volcanoes. You should have this worksheet printed out. Have this along with you. As we're doing our PowerPoint, you are more than welcome to start filling in and labeling the parts of the volcano, okay? And then it will be a discussion post with just a few of them, okay? All right, here we go. Let's start with our super awesome PowerPoint. All right, so we are going to talk more about volcanoes today, and we are going to talk about the parts of a volcano with some very important volcano vocabulary. Here we go. If it'll let me. All right, so I want you to think about these words over here on this side. We have some words that should be familiar to us, but they also relate to a volcano. We've got chimney, ash, gas, and throat. Okay, so your job is to match the photo to the word. So when you look at box number 1, do you think that is matching to chimney, ash, gas, or throat? Take a minute and think about that one. You should have a vocabulary word in your head. Let's see if you're right. This first picture is ash. So volcanoes throw out tiny bits of rock or volcanic ash when they erupt. All right, let's look at number 2. Which one of these vocabulary words do you think would match it? Remember, they're all related to volcanoes. Even though this is not a picture of a volcano, it is a volcano vocabulary word as well. All right, you should have one of those words in your head. Let's see if you're right. Chimney. Just like chimneys in our house, they emit clouds of smoke, right? Just like in a volcanic eruption. So at the top of a volcano would look similar to a chimney. All right, so we've used chimney and ash. We have gas and throat left. Number 3, which one do you think it would be, gas or throat? All right, let's see. Sorry, I guess they went backwards. So hopefully number 3 you would say is throat, and number 4 would be gas. Air is a gas. Volcanoes also emit gases such as carbon dioxide, and we read about that yesterday, how they emit gas, right? And then number 3 is throat. A volcano has a throat. All right. Did you know that? We'll find out more about that soon. All right. Wow, look at that. What does this photo show? What do you think this photo shows? Is this a volcano? Do you think this is like the chimney of smoke? And where do you think this picture was taken from? What do you think? How do you think they got this picture? What's pretty interesting? Let's read. This photo is of a volcanic eruption in the Kuril Islands in Russia in 2009. So that's an actual photo of a volcano erupting. And it was taken from the International Space Station. Pretty cool. This is a photo of a volcano in Italy called Mount Etna erupting at night. What do you see coming out? What do you see? Do you remember that vocabulary word? We talked about it yesterday. Volcanoes are openings in the Earth's surface from which scorching hot magma, rocks, ash, and gas escape. Do you remember what we call magma when it reaches the Earth's surface? Lava. Where do the magma, rocks, ash, and gas all come from? Do you remember? Let's see. Let's see how much you remember from our passage, if you learned anything. All right, so here's like a diagram of our volcano. A volcano is a vent or chimney that transports what? From within the Earth's crust to the Earth's surface. What does it transport? Metal, magma, wood, or lava? What do you think? All right, let's see. Magma. It transports that magma, right? The liquid blank is called magma when it is under the Earth's surface and blank after it comes out. All right, you might not know this first one. We have lava, metal, rock, and water. But after it comes out, after that magma comes out of the surface, we call it what? Lava, right? So what do you think the answer for the first one is? The liquid metal is called magma, the liquid rock, or the liquid water? What do you think? Rock, underneath the surface. Remember all those plates, those tectonic plates, those rocks. So those would be the answers to that one. All right, here we've got hot molten rock stored underneath the volcano rises up the volcano's main what? Ash, crater, eruption, or vent. And remember, as you're seeing those parts of the volcano, you can start labeling them. All right, which one do you think it is? The vent, right? As the molten rock travels upwards, blank expand and blank builds up. Water, pressure, gases, or metal. So what expands? This goes back to our solids, liquid, and gases. And then what builds up? It gets so much something that then it explodes. Let's see if you remember. The gases expand, that builds up all that pressure, and then it has to erupt, right? All right, so we've got some pictures here that look similar to our volcano over here. When the pressure can no longer be contained, the volcano erupts through the what? So look, it erupts through here and over here. What do you think? Erupts through the vents, chamber, lava, or crater? Please. Uh-oh, what happened here? Oh no. Sorry. Let me stop for a minute. Let me see if we can get back to it. Yikes. Hopefully you can think about your answer for a minute. Where were we? Sorry, guys. We did that one. All right. So when the pressure can no longer be contained, the volcano erupts through the what? The crater and what? The secondary side vents. The crater and the secondary side vents. Did you know that one? With every eruption, layers of ash and lava build up, so the volcano grows bigger over time. Did you know that? If volcanic eruptions occur under the sea, sometimes new islands can be formed. Right here is where it builds up. All right, let's take a closer look at the other features of a volcano. First, magma rises up from deep beneath the ground. Here's all that hot rock, that liquid rock called magma. Right? Then it starts in the magma chamber right here, and it rises up through the main vent and look, throat, before exploding out of the crater. Okay, see where the crater is, that hole? All right, guys, so do you think you can remember what comes out of a volcano during an eruption? These are the three things that come out. We've got that hot molten rock or volcanic bombs. This cloud right here. Remember we read about that? That's called the ash cloud. And then over here, first it's magma. And then once it comes out, it's called what? Lava. All right, lava and ash also come out of, remember, that secondary side vent right over here. Over time, remember, the layers of ash and lava from the eruptions build up around the volcano. So that's all those lines right here. That's the layers of the ash and the lava. All right, now it is up to you. You should have a paper that looks exactly like this. Okay, so you are going to fill in, you might have already done some of it. You are going to fill in all of the parts of the volcano, okay? And then you will post your answers for, let me go ahead and share it. You will post your answers for number 1, 3, 5, and what else? Let's do 1, 2, 3, all right. Did I confuse you yet? So 1 through 6. You're going to post your answers for 1 through 6. Okay, guys? All right. And remember, those directions will also be on Schoology. Have fun. Talk to you later. Hope you learned a lot about volcanoes. Bye.